Good afternoon. I'm Kevin Kaczynski, President, CEO of Foundation Automotive. I want to thank everyone for taking a peek at today's podcast. Just want to talk about a few things, what's going on with Foundation Auto here in the near future. I'm joined by my partner and COO, Chuck Kramer. Chuck, you want to say hello?
Yeah, hello, Chuck Kramer, CEO of Foundation Automotive.
Well, excellent. So we want to talk about some new initiatives that we have and some of our growth plans coming into 2021. We've got an exciting a new initiative. It's a intranet. So basically, it is a communication tool for all of our employees regarding benefits, regarding any types of communication, contests, sharing. It's really exciting. It's basically gives us our own platform for any type of communication that's beneficial to the employees. Chuck, I know you spent a little bit of time with it. Have you got?
Yeah, I think it's amazing. I think your vision was to basically communicate with our employees as we went in these stores. I know that you were approached, and both of us approached, but mostly you was, hey, we want to know how we're doing, and recognitions on birthdays, anniversaries, birth of babies. How am I doing in the department? And I think that we celebrate sometimes on the variable side, the sales side of the deal, but I think the rest of the team needs to know how they're doing. Even the office and the porters will come up and say, "Hey, how are we doing?" So I know that was your vision. I think Cole and his team did a great job at putting the internet together. And I think that what the employees will get most out of it, what's going on in our company and how are they doing individually or as an individual or as a department or as a dealership in whole.
Yeah, I look at some of the stuff that we've got with the prepaid maintenance, for example, and we've got a couple of folks that are just killing it when it comes to sales. That's a great retention tool. And we've got one of the gentlemen up in Kramer, which is selling, I think they're beating the next competition by about 50%. So we got people really vested in this to make sure we got the customers' retention, but secondly, we're recognizing that employee for the great work they're doing amongst. Whether it be F&I, whether it be technicians, we want to have the recognition to make sure that we know that they're valued, but also that everybody else knows how important they are to us.
Yeah, and I noticed this recently on some of the social media stuff that like Kramer's doing, and a lot of the stores. It seems like they were having a little bit of a baby boom, and I think it's really interesting to see how the Foundation family is growing and our future employees. Because some of our stores, like on the Kramer stores and Henson and Freestone, and some of the stores that have long legacies, even the MedVed stores, they have second and maybe and sometimes third generation people working at the store. So it's really exciting. I think that everybody can see the new generation of our future customers. I mean, look at Cole; he just had a baby, and Justin, and all these people that are all having babies. In fact, it's really exciting. I think people like that, and also like to be recognized for the time that they're in the dealership. I think I just saw some celebration stuff on Kramer. We had a couple guys there for 27 years. I think there was a gal that was there for 50 years. I mean, what an amazing feat, right? How does that happen, right? And so, it's very exciting. The internet will basically keep us informed, and HR, benefits and different things that are going on in the industry, holiday parties, holiday situations, what's going on in the industry. We just came off one of the most unbelievable times in our lives with the COVID-19 thing. And I think that ultimately there was a lot of miscommunication. And I think this is a great way to keep connected with our employees. And that's what employees want, be connected.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got, I think with the, you'd mentioned HR, and I think that's one of the beneficial things as well as, to your point, as to how are we doing? What can we do better?
Right.
How can we better serve you? And if you've got a problem, maybe you're not comfortable talking about, we can actually communicate that with HR through the internet. So there's a lot of different portals that we can actually make sure that our employees are feeling that they can be heard, but also recognized, which is extremely important. And talk about recognition. We've got an amazing staff here here in Houston, and we're busy right now looking at a bunch of other acquisitions, as Chuck knows. We're looking at a group of 3 luxury stores in California, so we're going to bring Porsche, Audi, BMW to our family. We're buying some stuff up in the Northwest. We're going to be adding an import as well as another domestic brand. We've got a large group in Texas somewhere, I can't say where, but it's a large group with a couple of luxury brands as well as some other dealerships. So really expanding. We think we can add to the tune of about 18 or 20 new dealerships this year, which will put us to 40 in a matter of just over 3 years. So it's very exciting. What that does is it creates a lot of opportunities for other people. We keep talking about the Erics of the world and the Travis of the world. People who started with us from day one. that have a chance to become a dealer, have a chance to be that leader and take over our roles eventually.
I hope so.
And it's so exciting for us to have that and to create these opportunities. And people that are watching this, I want you to know that everybody watching has an opportunity to better themselves with this company, because we can't do it ourselves. We depend on you to make sure that you're part of the solution. And we really appreciate everything that everyone does.
Yeah, and I think to add to that a little bit, I think that we've grown so fast. We don't have a good way of communicating to our customers when there's opportunities within our company. And I think that I was just in a podcast with Global Dealer Resources, which has been a great partner. There, as we add and they grow, there's opportunities. We just had one of the employees from the dealership just go to the Global Dealer Resource and go to the next level. And we feel like that's the avenue that we want to go, is that we want to retain our employees. We don't want employees to have to leave the company to advance their careers. And if there's not opportunity in that store, I think one of the things we want to do is to be able to advance them. If there's an opportunity in Colorado or the Texas store somewhere, there may be some opportunity as people advance. The spot may not be open. More importantly, I honestly feel like I'd like to get feedback. I mean, how can we be better? I firmly believe, and I live and die by this, is the fact of it is, if you have great employee satisfaction with good communication, where they feel the employee has a voice to be heard, that you'll have great customer satisfaction because they become partners and they care. So the internet is the way to go. I know internet is the way to go. I know they've been working on this. Cole and his team's been working on this with Rebecca. Real excited to see the feedback, see the engagement. It's so important, though. A lot of you guys out there have got the email. Maybe you've logged in and got your passwords, but you haven't really truly engaged. But we're seeing over the last small period of time, the last week or so, a lot more people are getting engaged. This is your time. This is your system to communicate, for us to communicate to you and vice versa. And we're so looking forward for feedback. I'd like to see how can we get better, because actually we're a great company. We got great people, got great growth. I think we talked about another 11 dealerships, or no, 21 dealerships in the next 5 months. I think we're closing one in Denver, the West Coast stuff, the Texas stuff, and then you and I will be looking at some more stores in a week or two that basically are in different parts of the country. And let's not forget our Canadian partners out there. I got to tell you, just love the guys up there. I mean, Drayton Valley doing a great job.
Yeah, Clint and his team are doing a phenomenal job.
I want to tell you that I'd love to get up there sometime. I guess I'll have to get my snowshoes and my dog sled up there. But anyway, Travis and not Travis, Parm and I'm getting them confused here for a second. But anyway, Arvid and Adam, they do a great job up there on the West Coast of Canada.
Yeah, and it's you talk about kind of the family or how we're kind of an open door policy. Anytime you go to Vancouver, you decide you want to go to Canada, those guys would be the best people to show you around. Our dealership in Squamish is, I think, about 30 minutes from Whistler Blackcomb, which is absolutely beautiful. Vancouver is a beautiful city.
Absolutely.
We've got Denver, a gorgeous city. We're going to be in Seattle soon. We've got the West Coast, as we mentioned. Come down to Houston. I mean, we're here with open arms. We want to make sure that we make everybody feel at home and give you a tour of the office and meet the staff at the office.
It's huge. In fact, I'll just say that I think a year ago this month, we were looking around and we had 4 or 5 people. Now we got 19, 20.
Yeah, it was the old joke back in Calgary was we had a few guys and gals in a little red room, and now we've expanded. So we're expanding this on a daily basis, and now we're starting. We started a partnership with Paul up in Vancouver.
That's awesome.
For AI, which is going to be a big thing for lead generation, for service, for sales. For a variety of things, just to bring recognition towards the dealership and really advance our sales and give everyone more opportunities. So we've got so many exciting things going on beyond the acquisitions. But we just want to thank everyone for engaging. I myself have to engage more and make sure that we do contests, we do things to recognize people and let you know where you sit and kind of where the opportunities lie. So thank you very much.
Yeah, and I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart and my family, my children. And everybody that's been involved that had the confidence in me to join our company that I've known for years. I want to truly thank you. You guys are the people out there that really make it happen. I just help coordinate and hopefully give good advice. But I want to thank you guys extremely from the bottom of my heart. It's just making the company what it is today, because ultimately a year ago through the pandemic start, it was a little scary for everybody. And I think we had some amazing people dive deep in. Some people gave extra effort, extra hours, and everything in the last 12 months. It was the unknown, and not only did we do extremely well or survive, I guess, through the pandemic, but because of you guys and with our company, because of you, we are what we are today, and we're able to expand and grow. And you guys will all benefit from that because we're having record months this month. March is going to be a record month. So thank you from bottom of my heart. My family thanks you, Claire, the twins, Justin, Caroline, and Natalie. So anyway, I want to thank you guys so much for everything you guys do for us every day.